Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. This is Time for Tea, a 144. If you're new here, my name is Monse and thank you for coming back. Okay, for returning, for clicking on the channel if this is your first time. Thank you. So I just did a little short about what happened. I made 2 videos yesterday, July 2nd, 2025, okay? And I got played. I don't know if I deleted it and didn't even notice, or this is the second time this happens to me. That I record a video and then when I go back to upload it, it's not there. I can't find it. It's nowhere to be found. It's lost. It grew legs and it walked off and that was it. Okay, so that's the type of time these motherfuckers is on. You know, they don't want us to speak our truth. They don't want us to say, oh yeah, you were the one that emotionally manipulated me, that mentally manipulated me, that lied, that backstabbed me, that betrayed me, that did these horrible things, that and the other, and blah blah blah, right? Because we're out here speaking our truth, standing up for ourselves. One thing I do remember very vividly about yesterday's reading, because honestly guys, it was such a beautiful, and I said reading, huh? Well, yesterday's video was that no matter what happens, no matter what happens, and you hear that helicopter? And that's confirmation. Thank you, Spirit. No matter what happens, do not stop whatever you're doing. If that's already speaking your truth, if that's already going after something that you are very you're very it's literally right over me. Okay? Just don't stop. You don't, because it's about to take off. You're about to take flight. I mean, much more confirmation than that I don't think we can get. Okay, do not stop, because I feel like something is about to crack open collectively. Okay, do not stop. I know shit can get frustrating, things can get hard, things, you know, again, wrenches get thrown left and right to make you stop, to stop your forward movement. Thank you, Spirit. To stop forward movement for the chosen. And I'm sorry, you cannot, because God said so, because my ancestors say so, period. And that's all you need. Confirmation. Oh my God. Okay, so since yesterday's video got blown into pieces, let me say this. I did make another video for my other channel, Cosmic Creation 144, and I ended up even doing a part 2 yesterday to it, the late night reads that I've been doing. And I did a part 2, and it's talking about a karmic, or actually 2, it's talking about 2 energies. It's a karmic and a mature woman in Jezebel energy. I'm not, I don't know. If you are interested or you feel called to, go ahead and check out my other video. It's hella windy today, guys, okay? And I didn't bring a sweater, and your girl always got a sweater in the core, but not today. So let's just hope nothing happens, okay? Yeah, so don't forget to hit the like, comment, share, subscribe. But what I'm gonna do today is that while we talk and munch on a little food, because I am hungry, I did bring some lunch, okay, and a bottle of water. But let's see what's in the energy. Hold on, guys. Yeah, so I'm already eating. I got a little wrap from Subway, a chicken salad with just lettuce. I can never remember the name of this leaf. He just told me. Did you guys hear the crow? Spinach and pickles and a little bit of mustard. That's pretty much it on a flatbread. You know what I find interesting? And you can't even be thinking like this. Like, what do these people think? You know, you've survived. You've came out on the other side of everything they threw at you. And they threw everything and the sink. You know that saying, they threw everything but the kitchen sink? No, bitch. They threw the sink too. 555 as I'm saying that. And now there's change coming. I just said it, right? Something is about to be cracked the fuck open. And a lot of amazingness is going to come out for you. 606 on the timer. For you, but not for them. 611 now. But not for them. And I feel like maybe this is the reason why they're trying to do anything and everything in there. Thank you, Spirit. They're trying to do anything and everything because whatever they had in their bag of tricks, none of that shit is working. As far as whatever it may look like. Talking shit about you, spreading false narratives, maybe doing some magic. You guys, I see massive, like black, like massive. Oh my God, I've never seen it be like that. It is fucking cold, y'all. It is cold. But I don't know. You guys see that bird flying behind me? It's like really. It's flying on the low. Maybe that's symbolic, right? Maybe what's about to be cracked open for you is something that not even you thought in your wildest dreams. Right? Because birds normally fly hella high. I've never seen a bird fly really, really low, like touching the grass down here. I never seen a bird fly like that. They fly low, but not as low, if that makes sense. And so yeah, maybe it's something, right? Because that's something that you don't normally see every day, or that's something that birds don't normally do. So maybe what's about to be cracked open for you, it's something that you never thought you would be doing. And these people don't want you to do that. They don't want you to progress. Again, trying to stop forward movement. So, okay, thank you, Spirit. So you can meet them, so you can reach out to them, so you can call them and be like, oh my God, I can't do this without you. Thank you, Spirit. Yes, that came up in yesterday's talk too. Like, they want you to, I just heard, to be in poverty. To be in poverty so you can be like, oh, I need you. Please, bring your karmic ass back to me. Bring your narcissistic ass back to me. Bring your manipulative ass back over here. I would love to have your company. The fuck is wrong with these people? Like, that don't even make a little bit of sense. You know what I mean? Like, not even a little bit. I'm actually going to do a read for you guys today. I don't know. I felt called to. I grabbed actual decks. I did bring my angel cards and the Jesus cards that I grabbed yesterday, because yesterday I was feeling in the energy somebody that was ready to let go. And okay, thank you, Spirit. Okay, so I'm gonna talk about it. Spirit just refreshed my memory. So what I was talking about yesterday is that a lot of you right now are ascending. And maybe you're like, you're in an energy towards where you're like, okay, so what now? Like maybe, okay, thank you, Spirit, at a standstill. Maybe you feel like you're at a standstill. You're not moving forward, you're not moving backward, you're just stuck. And I'm here to tell you that you're not. Even when you're sitting on the couch and you feel like you're wasting time, you're moving. You are moving. You're not wasting time. Okay? Right now, and I'll probably say it over and over in the video, okay? But I feel like collectively, a lot of us right now are being guided towards the next step. Like you already took care of what you needed it, like, right? You spiritual awakening, healing, growth, grounding. Okay, covered that. I did this, and this. That Spirit said, okay, cool, I did that. This and this, I did that. Okay, check. You checked all the boxes. Thank you, Spirit. You checked all the boxes already. Okay. And so because you already did that, as self-sufficient as you are, so right now, because you might feel like you have nothing to do and you're wasting time, but you're not, because at least for me, this is how at least for me, this is what I'm noticing. And I'm just going to give you my example, so then maybe you can kind of put it into yours and then figure out what that next step is. Because I feel for a lot of us, the next step is already, like, I feel like Spirit is already dangling the carrot. Spirit is already dangling the carrot. So for me, I don't know why, and I've never been called to it or drawn to it, or we're like, oh, that looks interesting, maybe I'll do that. Never. But I'm very drawn to, like, Nordic times. Okay? 12 12 12 on the clock. So 12 12, sorry, 12 12 12 could be significant. What's that? Well, that's 1 1 1 2 2 2. So that I just hit the nail on the head. Okay, so I've never been drawn to Nordic times, okay? And I just saw 1 2 3 4. So again, divine timing is at play. Everything's happening in divine timing, in divine order. So don't get restless. Don't get impatient. Okay, because God is bringing me to the story of Moses, right? That Moses didn't make it to the promised land because he doubted the Most High. Right? And I just, again, okay, it's because Spirit tells me things and then I just jump from thing to thing. So, okay, let's go back to the Nordic. So, I never been called to be into anything like that. And lately I've been having visions of it. And it all started with my 6-year-old being, like, fascinated by that movie, How to Train Your Dragon. And that's another thing that I've been looking into, the spirit of the dragon. I don't know why. And funny, by me doing my research, I found that there is a lineage between the dragon and Mary Magdalene and Sophia. I'm sorry, and Lilith. Okay? And Lilith. So I'm like, huh. Okay. So let's keep going. I'll keep going. And so, hold on, y'all. That look weird. So, right, but I'm not drawn to that movie, the How to Train Your Dragon. But I'm like, oh, that's dope. Like, I want to talk to dragons and I want to ride a dragon. And then that's how I fell into that show that I think I've told you guys about already, but it's on Peacock. It's called Atlantis. And it's basically about, let's just say, for example, right? Because I don't know the year it was. But let's just say, for example, it's called, oh my God. It's hella windy, guys. It's like a guy that, let's just say he lives in 2025, and somehow, some way, he stumbles and falls and trips and wakes up in Atlantis. Nordic times. Okay. And this guy is like looking for his dad. He's like, where's my dad? I'm here to look for my dad. Do 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 do. Little does he know that he is the son of the queen of Atlantis. But he doesn't know that, and she don't know that, because when he was born, she abandoned him. She gave him up. Like, deuces. She gave him up because she is one evil bitch in the fucking show, y'all. Like, she does witchcraft. She does manipulation. She controls by fear and manipulation. She does spell work. She was doing spell work on him, and she had no idea that it was her child. Okay? When she did find out, still didn't matter. Power ruled everything. Control ruled everything. Obsession with control ruled everything. Okay? And it was giving like no length. There was no length that they weren't willing to go to stay in power, to stay ruling. Like, that's how she was. So I don't know, this can be very significant for you guys, okay? If you feel called to, go ahead and watch the show, because the show is everything. And not only that, so when he stumbles into Atlantis, he meets two guys. One of them is a massive alchemist and healer, okay? Like, beyond. And the other one is his intuition, no joke. Basically, every time during the show that he said things like, no, we should definitely do A, B, C, and D. And everybody else was like, nah, that's gonna fuck shit up. Let's do it. H-I-J-K, blah, 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 okay? And when shit happened and it went left, everybody would always go back to that one guy. We should have listened to you. We should have listened to you. You were right. You were telling the truth. You were doing this. You were that. You were about. He got his flowers. But motherfucker, listen the first time is what it's giving. Okay? Listen the fucking first time. And right now, I feel like my ears are clogged. This one just unclogged, but this one's clogged. Okay? Yeah, like it was like, no, it's listen the first time when I tell you, so shit can get taken care of. So maybe somebody here is not listening to their intuition, and you need to, because that was another thing that was coming through yesterday when I was recording the video, that maybe some of you have been getting told in readings and blah blah blah, like, oh yeah, let's just say, for example, your divine person is coming, your divine person is coming. You're like, all right, spirit, you keep saying the divine person is coming, but where they at? I do not see them. Maybe this person's not coming. Maybe they lied. Or maybe that person that was doing the read was a liar. Or maybe they don't really know. Or maybe they're not really. And so you start to question the whole entire plan. You start to question. I'm telling you, that bird, it was coming at me. And there it be. You hear that? And I said it too in yesterday's. There's something about birds, because yesterday the birds started chirping, the crows started crowing, and then bam, I saw an eagle as soon as I hit record. And right now the field is full of crows. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 crows. There's 12 crows. Again, 12, 12, 12. That could be significant. Maybe you're about to receive a message. Thank you, Spirit. Because I just remembered in the notebook. Oh, okay. Confirmation, you guys. You guys know when my nose starts to itch, or my head starts to itch, or my arms itch, I'm all the way tapped the fuck in. So maybe you're about to receive a message of something, right? So 1212 is endings, right? A cycle ending, a cycle permanently ending, like it's sealed and dealed, it's done, there's no going back, there's no returning, there's no none of that shit, right? And I remember in that book I wrote down Crow the messenger, but I don't know why. And Spirit just reminding me that I have that in my notes. So maybe you are about to receive a message of some form, or you're about to receive a message about these people that you ended this cycle with. Okay? Because there's 12 crows, and when I saw 1212 on the timer, I said it 3 times. I said it 1212. 12 could be significant, but there's, you know, 1212 is ending cycles, and 12 crows, you might get a message about this cycle that you just got out of. Maybe you're gonna find out about something, about one of those people. Okay, I don't know, that could be significant for somebody. But yeah, so now I'm just being very called to those times, and I'm finding out about things like that. And it's so crazy because, see, this is why you shouldn't get restless, you shouldn't get impatient, you shouldn't question, you shouldn't doubt. Because everything is happening right in front of you. You just need to pay attention. So that's another thing I said. So, okay, me. Before my tower moment happened with my whack-ass ex-husband, I was already having a spiritual awakening. I just didn't know it. I was already... Bro, this pajarito is about to come and sit on my lap, y'all. Yeah, so I was already having a spiritual awakening. I just didn't know it. I started getting into tarot, listening to the tarot reads, and that's why I started seeing, like, figuring out who the fuck I was married to. And even though, again, I wasn't fully aware, I was like, nah, this shit couldn't be for me. Like, he ain't that bad. But yes, the fuck, he was that bad. He is that bad. He is. And then some. He is a narcissist, a malignant narcissist. He's all the 4 narcissists there are. Plus a sociopath. Plus a fucking energy vampire. Plus a motherfucking manipulating ass liar. Those are not good qualities in a man, okay? So, but at the time, right, I'm like, nah, right? So I keep hearing, and then boom, tower. And then boom, awakening, right? And then I start to do certain things, and then I start to continue to hear tarot, blah, blah, blah. But eventually what ended up happening is that, just for example, let's just say I was subscribed to 50 tarot channels, right? I started cutting it out. From 50, it went to 30. From 30, it went to 25. From 25, it went to 15. From 15, it went to 7. And from 7, it went to 4. I only have 4 now. I'm only subscribed to 4. I do show other channels some love, you know, because shit, a lot of us are like barely waking up and, you know, feeling confirmation. A lot of them, you know, a lot of us are waking up and are feeling guided and called to do tarot, or to do energy work, or to do healing work here on YouTube, or in some form of, you know, whatever form you feel guided to do so. And I hope you are, because listen to that shit. That's the 3rd one, y'all. And this bird keeps flying. It's almost like you've had highs and lows. The way this bird is flying, I'm telling you, it's very symbolic. Like, you've had a lot of highs and lows and highs and lows, and right now you're about to have nothing but highs with this plane. Because I feel like that was a plane, like a avioneta. How do you say that in English, y'all? I don't know. Una avioneta. Oh, and there goes another helicopter over there. So 2. I hope you're doing it, because that is gonna be very fruitful for you. It's gonna continue, it's gonna guide you to where you need to go. So maybe this is like the starting off point, the kickoff, the jump start. I don't know what you want to call it, and I just saw 444. So yeah, this is This is the initiation. Thank you, Spirit. This is the initiation. So if you're feeling guided to start a YouTube channel and talk about crystals, your YouTube channel is going to be about nothing but crystals. How to use them, when to use them, what they're good for, how they protect you, how they heal you, how they this, how they that. And maybe you already started. Continue moving forward. Don't underestimate yourself. Do not doubt yourself. Do not say stupid ass shit like, oh, I can't do this. The fuck? No. We are not on that type of time. Okay? We are not. Yeah, so you might be guided to do things, like I said, that you never thought you would. And that's where I'm at right now. I'm kind of even thinking, don't come for me in the comments, okay? Because I know it was hella popular and blah, blah, blah. But I kind of think I'm going to start watching the Game of Thrones. Because I've never heard that. I've never seen the show. But I'm feeling guided to. And so, in one reading, I heard one of the girls say something about a movie called The Prince of Egypt. And now I know why. It's for me to bring you that message. You know, for you not to doubt yourself, because Moses doubted. He asked God for water, and I think it was just to kind of like the gist, right? If you don't know, he asked God for water, and God told him to be patient and have faith. But since Moses walked with a stick, a wand, right? He hit the rock with the wand. I'm sorry, he hit the rock with the wand, and hella water came out. But because he was disobedient, because he didn't believe, he was not able to go to the promised land. So now he sees from afar the land that he calls home, the land that he freed his people. He don't get to go. Okay? So don't do that. Do not do that. That's you questioning these gifts that God is giving you. And I feel like that is what's being cracked open. So if it's like you cracking open, you know what I'm getting? I'm getting like a heart. And you cracking open this heart little by little in chest, and I just saw like gold lava come out of it. I don't know if you guys can hear that, a confirmation. Like I just saw pure like gold lava come out of it. Ooh, what you're doing is gonna make you rich. What you're doing is gonna make you rich. What you're doing is gonna make you, that's what I heard. What you're doing is gonna make you rich. Don't stop. That's why I get on here all the time and tell you guys, do not throw in the towel. Do not give up. Have faith. Believe in yourself. Don't give in to fear. Don't give in to doubt. Rebuke that shit. Rebuke it in the name of Jesus, because those are not your thoughts. It's these motherfuckers trying to play with it, trying to get you to think that you're not good enough. Because that's what they used to do, right, when you were with them. You would be like, ooh, I'm thinking of starting like a jewelry business. I already know how to do this. So I would just really need like a tiny little bit of this. What you think? And they're like, you ain't good at that shit. That shit ain't. All you're gonna do is waste all your money. And you ain't gonna do this, and you ain't gonna do that, and that shit won't prosper. And you're just gonna lose money because you suck at it. Hater is what it's giving, right? So yeah, no, whatever. So in that video, right, she said she just said the Prince of Egypt could be significant. I didn't even know that the Prince of Egypt was Moses. Okay, I didn't know. I don't know a lot of, as far as the Bible goes. I really don't. Okay, I was introduced to other things. Okay, but in the movie, when they attacked Israel, Moses' mom put him in a little basket and threw him in the river, in the Nile or in the river, and the queen of Egypt found him and raised him, and he was next to be the king of Egypt. although once he started growing up, his soul was telling him something different. So again, I did make a video about this on my channel where I'm saying that spirit is watering your soul. And I even said it yesterday. You're like a plant that has been dried out, right? And spirit now is here to water your plant so your soul can remember on all these great things that you already know of. So again, if you want to start a video, you're like, I want to start making videos of crystals. I don't know why. I only know 2 crystals, and I know there's like a shit ton more, but I want to do it. I'm gonna do it. I'm doing it. Those are the kind of thoughts that you need to be having. Those are the kind of thoughts that you need to be having. Those are the kind of, I was gonna say, ambitions you're supposed to be having. Like, you see it, you want it, you go for it, type of shit. Regardless if you know about it or not, you're just gonna take that leap of faith and run with it, because you know you have who you need, which is the Most High, your spirit team, your ancestors. Like, how much more you don't need much more than that. Actually, you don't need nothing more than that. It's just you and them, and that's that. So what else, spirit? Yeah, so like I've said here before as well, I'm so happy to find out that my fucking podcast family is not my family. But now I know why it was said in the read that I heard. So I was like, that's how I ended up slowly but surely kind of like putting the pieces of the puzzle together of my childhood, of my life as a child. Not as an adult, but as a child. And then she also said another movie which is called Anastasia. I've never seen that movie. There's a song for that movie. It's called A Journey to the Past. And Aaliyah sings it. Okay? Rest in peace, Aaliyah. So I was like, let's go see it. Let's see what's up. Right? And it's this girl, Anastasia, who was supposed to be, well, she was a princess, and she was supposed to rule Paris, right? Or something like that. She was going to be the queen of Paris, something like that. But something happened. They attacked the palace, and she ended up becoming an orphan all the way in Russia. She was in Russia. And she was like, you know what? I don't know why, but Paris is calling me. Oh, and she had a little like medallion that her great mother, maybe somebody's great grandmother is significant here, but her grandmother gave to her. She gave it to her, and that's all she had to remember something by, because she didn't remember anything else but that necklace, and she couldn't even remember that her grandmother gave it to her. So she ends up meeting 2 guys, and they all go off to Paris, and she ends up finding her grandmother and things like that, and figuring out who she is, where she comes from. And I'm not saying that I'm like a royal bloodline and I'm supposed to be queen and whatnot, right? But those 2 movies could be significant for some of you here. 333 on the timer. Maybe some of you are maybe that's a truth that you're gonna find out, that you've been lied to about who you are, that you've been lied to about your identity, or you've been lied to, or maybe if you are who you are and your parents are your parents, maybe there's another form, there's another kind of family secret. Okay, let's see here. So I think that's that for those messages. Let's see what the cards say. We got abandonment and destruction. Okay. Once you crack that open, I just saw like gold lava. Like, you're gonna be rich, whatever it is. Look, it's gonna make you happy. It's actual money and bliss. The hell? Let's see. God, I swear, she loves being the fucking center of attention. Oh. Ooh. Hold on, y'all. Because I'm not trying to have the wind blow my dicks. We have real love and divination. So maybe this is how, okay. Maybe that's how this person knows, this karmic femme knows that you're about to get real love because she's doing reads on you. Maybe that's another one of your gifts that you're getting. So I did talk about that in yesterday's video, where a lot of us right now are ascending to a higher level spiritually. And with this comes gifts, right, of all kind. This could be spiritually, this can be in money, this can be in work, this can be in a divine partner, this can be on so many different levels, spiritually speaking, right? And this person doesn't want you to have that. This person does not want you to have, if it's not real love, right, it could always be, like I said, work. I'm not gonna pull too many, guys, because the wind is not my friend right now. Yeah, see? Okay, hold on. No, let me switch decks. I'm actually gonna do this one instead. Make sure you're grateful for where you're at, okay? Because I feel like a lot of you might be like, fuck, I hate this shithole, I hate where I live, my car fucking sucks, my car this, my car that, my car blah 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 da 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 d d d d. But you could not have a car at all. You know what I'm saying? Like, we gotta be grateful for what we have, for when we have it, okay? So that way, when the, you know, the amazing things come in. Oh shit, hold on, guys. Ooh, hold on. So when the amazing things come in, you stay grounded, you stay humble, you don't, your head don't get big, okay? And you ain't out here treating motherfuckers some kind of way because, you know, you're rich as fuck. That's because you're rich as fuck. That's literally what I just heard. Because you're rich as fuck. Okay. So let's see. I'm actually gonna pull better from the Oracle, the Queen. What is it called? The Queen of the Moon Oracle deck. Okay, and then we'll get some message from Jesus. See, resilience. This is what you have. This is what you have, and this is what you are carrying. God is telling you here and now to let it go. Other people's struggles are not your struggles. Other people's problems are not your problems. Other people's, like, not even your problems are your problems. Your struggles are not your struggles. Because now you know that you can hand them over to God and be at peace. Right? You don't have to be losing your shit because there's no more ketchup. And you want ketchup for your hot dog, and there's no more fucking ketchup, and you're about to lose. You know what I'm saying? I feel like when we can't figure out when we can't figure a way out, thank you, Spirit, when we can't figure a way out, we flip out. You know, it's misdirected energy, right? So if you're pissed off because there's no more ketchup, you're gonna take it out on your son, on your daughter, on your husband, on your wife. No, right? It ain't their fault. You ain't got no more ketchup. It's, you know what I'm saying? So yeah. Maybe no. I don't think so, guys. Yeah, no. 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 We are not meant to read here. Okay? We are not meant to read here. If you want to see my reads, go to my other channel, The Cosmic Creation 144. Nope. Spirit says no. Yeah, Spirit says no. We do not read here. Okay? So this is just, again, Spirit talking. Okay? This is just Spirit talking. Anything else, Spirit, then? Anything else that I missed? Because I think that was like the gist of yesterday's video. Okay. Okay, thank you, Spirit. So also be very mindful of your thoughts. That's the reason why I was saying that. Be very mindful of your thoughts, because as you ascend spiritually, right, you become more powerful. You become more powerful. Your thoughts become more powerful. Your words become more powerful. You mean what you say, and you say what you mean, is what it's giving. So if you're having these thoughts of, again, starting that crystal channel, but then you're like, nah, because I've never even purchased a crystal. I don't even know the name of one crystal. I didn't know nothing in the Bible. I didn't know the story of Moses. Okay? He even had a whole ass other name. Oh no, he didn't. It was Moses. She gave him that name. Well, he did have another name because his mother named him. And then when when the queen found him from Egypt, she named him Moses. Okay? If I'm not mistaken. I mean, that's how it was in the cartoon. But like I said, I didn't know that. And I resonate so much. Why? Because my soul is the one that's recognizing that story. My soul is the one that resonates with Moses' story, with Anastasia's story. Again, I'm not saying that I'm royal and I'm this and I'm high almighty, all this, because none of us are. There's only one. Okay? But he is the one that's pouring that water into that plant of our soul, and it's refreshing it. And it's waking up that plant, and that plant now is flourishing. Thank you, Spirit. That plant now is flourishing. It's starting to bloom. Thank you, Spirit. It is starting to bloom. So that's why. Okay? That's why you're being called to do things that you would never think of doing, because your soul already knows how. So don't resist it. Don't doubt it, and don't fear it. Claim it. I am a healer. I heal with crystals. I heal with hand. I heal with herbs. Because that's another thing too. I've been seeing a lot of Native American history videos, a lot of things that they used to do as far as healing things go, like rituals for healing, rituals for cleansing, whatever. It's like very shamanic, shaman energy is what I'm like walking towards. Don't ask me why. I'm just going. All you have to do is be obedient. And you're going to be like, holy crap, how did I know how to do that? You're going to be like, oh, collective out here. Like, because that'd be happening to me. That'd be happening to me. Now, and there's a train going by. You're going to take off. That, you know what? That is the message. You are gonna take off. Blessed are they that hear the word of God and keep it. Believe in what he's telling you. Believe in what he's showing you. Okay? I have 444. And now I have 4444. Believe in what he's showing you and what he's telling you. Believe in the visions you're having. Because came out yesterday. Your heavenly Father knoweth that you have needs of all these things. So whatever you've been praying, whatever you've been asking for, he knows. He knows what you acquire. He knows what you need to do what you need to do. And he's about to give you these tools. If he hasn't already, forgive and you shall be forgiven. Maybe some of you still need to release some type of resentment. I just heard some kind of resentment. Seek and you shall find. What did I just say? Didn't I just tell you just do it? Just do it. Just freaking do it. Just buy like 5 crystals. Hold them. See what it does. Put on some frequency, maybe sound bowls, right? Maybe sound bowls, or maybe a frequency of that specific crystal, like amethyst, maybe the purple flame, right? Haniel or Archangel Raphael for healing, Haniel for love, right? Rose quartz, and citrine. I think that one's called citrine. I think that's the green one, citrine. Okay, period. That's the color for today. Yesterday, the color was purple, you guys. The color was purple. And that's another thing too. Spirit has been guiding me to wear certain colors when I get on this channel. Not on my other channel, but here, yes. So this is, I'm talking to you. I'm talking to you. Yeah, you. Because I know you're feeling me. Okay? That is a message for somebody. And I hear the ice cream man. Because the fuck shit is real, okay? Clowns out here are trying to do the most and are trying to stop your forward movement, are trying to get you to doubt yourself, maybe call you weird, maybe say now you're like spiritual, but you're a dark spiritualist. You do witchcraft. You don't do the work of God. Oh my God, do not be afraid. Only believe. Spirit, I can't. Be not afraid. Be not afraid. Only believe. And look at this. God, these are the Jesus ones, right? So Jesus, God, the Holy Spirit, the Holy Trinity has your back right now. You are being carried by the Most High. You were pulled from the Most High, from wherever the fuck you were in, and now you're being carried by him. And he's telling you, what are you afraid of? Believe it. If you're being guided to make shoes, you're like, bitch, I don't know how the fuck to make shoes. Okay, go try it out and see what happens. And you make your first pair of shoes are probably gonna look a little funny, right? But it's like, okay, bitch, I got the ball rolling, let me make a second pair. And they still look a little funny, but it's cool, right? And then you're like, all right, but let me do that, until eventually, whatever amount of whatever pile you have over there that didn't work, you have another pile over here of bomb-ass looking sneakers. Because you always pray, because you stay in prayer, because you believe in prayer. Prayer is strong, you guys. Believe it or not. Believe it or not. And if you're, well, no. I was going to say if you're anything like me, you weren't spiritual, but I was. Just not, I wasn't introduced to the Most High. I was introduced to other gods and goddesses, if you were to say. I was introduced to like the orichas, right? And I mean, I was sent to El Salvador to a nun convent, okay? I did my first communion there, and that was my very first, like, introduction, you can say, to the Most High. I learned how to pray. I learned prayers. I did my first communion, things like that. That was the very first time. But for the most part, my religion was Catholic and Yoruba, both of them, okay? With God, with God, all things are possible. this is definitely confirmation for you. For whoever is watching and wants to start a business, was going to start a business, feels guided to start a spiritual business, do it. Do it. Actually, you know what? Who's ever being guided to start a business, do it. Because spirit is with you. That's what it is. Spirit is with you. You want to make pupusas? Spirit is with you. You want to make burritos? Spirit is with you. It does. Oh, my ear is ringing. My ear is ringing. My ear is ringing. Spirit is with you. Spirit is with you every step of the way. Spirit is with you every step of the way. You want to make burritos, and it doesn't matter that there's like a bajillion fucking Mexican restaurants, a fucking bajillion food trucks, and hella people out in these streets making food. Your burritos are the best fucking burritos. That's how people are gonna say about how they're gonna express that. Have you been to such and such, to Collectives? Nah, bro, they got the fucking best burritos ever. Let's go. Probably something is gonna be like, hell nah, that's that one spot got best burrito. I'm like, let's bang and let's go to Collectives joint real quick and watch. And that person's gonna be like, you were right. You know what it's giving? It's giving that scene from that one movie. Oh my god, Stomp the Yard. I don't know if you guys ever seen that, but when they start to date, right, he tells her like, come on, get dressed, I'll take you to the best fried chicken spot in town. And she's like, oh, everybody knows that Roscoe fries the best chicken of all of Georgia. And they bet 20 bucks. And he took her to his auntie's house. He won. Because she even said it. She's like, this is the best chicken I've ever had. And that's basically what your business, whatever you're creating, that's how people are going to speak of it. They're going to speak very highly of it. And so I'm going to try now. Today is July 3rd, 2025, guys. Okay? To incorporate a color for you, if you are tuning in and you're feeling guided for crystals every day, I am going to incorporate a color. No matter what I have on, but I'm going to incorporate a color. Most of the time when I hear a color in my head, or when spirit tells me a color, I'll wear it. If I don't have it, I'll wear it in my jewelry. Okay? And so this is what I was just gonna have on, and I just heard green. And look, I even had my green little earrings, or maybe green emerald. Again, it's giving San Rafael. Maybe some of you still need to do a little bit of healing, because we did have resilience come out, right? No, what was the other one that came out? But yeah, so maybe some of you can benefit, or okay, thank you, Spirit. So maybe when you grab the crystals, maybe put some frequency of San Rafael, because maybe you're meant to heal with these crystals. Thank you, Spirit. That's what it is. Maybe you're meant to heal with the crystals. And San Rafael's green emerald light is just like this, you guys. Okay? So that can be significant for somebody here. So it says, with God, all things are possible. And you have to know that to be true. Believe it to be true. No matter how many bumps you get on the road, no matter how many wrenches get thrown in your way, kick the motherfuckers to the side and keep going. Do not stop, stare at it, and be like, oh, well, maybe this is here for a reason. Maybe this is here because I shouldn't continue moving forward. That's what these bitches want. Don't give them the satisfaction. Okay? Give them the satisfaction of you minding your business and staying in your path. Because your faith has saved you. Go in peace. Okay? Actually, you know what? Let's get an angel card. Since we out here talking about the angels, let's see who comes out. We got Metraton on the bottom of the deck. He says, your current situation is in alignment with your mission here on Earth. Oh, I can't. You are in perfect alignment. Again, don't question what you're being drawn to. Okay? Because like I said, I'm being drawn to like all those times, like Nordic times and those times. I was going to watch Clash of the Titans the other day. I've never even heard about that movie. I was like, why do I want to watch this? Because I would have never, on a regular day, I wouldn't have been like, oh yeah, this is a good movie to watch. Yeah, no. I wouldn't, you know, so I'm like, this is definitely spirit. This is definitely spirit. So I'm gonna continue. I'm just gonna continue and see what it opens up. And we have Jofiel, truths, trust the unfolding. It says there is no wrong path, only choices that take you closer to or further from love. Again, these motherfuckers wanting to stop your forward movement. Okay? These motherfuckers pulling you further from what you love, right? Because whatever you decide to do, collective, and I feel like that's why it's gold. It's not only gonna make you rich as far as like money, but it's gonna make you rich, it's gonna make you whole, it's gonna make you empowered, it's gonna make you rich in health. Like, it's gonna make you rich on every single aspect of your life. In every single aspect. I want to talk with an accent. I was gonna say yo lie. Like, I don't know why, but that almost came out with an accent. Yeah, so it's gonna make you rich in every single aspect of your life. Rich money, rich in health, in relationships, in work, in, you know, sorry. We have hope. It says authentic reclamation. It said it is time to call back all the lost parts of you. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you, Spirit. Didn't I just say that Spirit is refreshing your plant? Your spirit is refreshing your soul. Spirit is refreshing your inner knowing. Spirit is already working with that. Is already working on you. Spirit is already working through you. Okay? Don't doubt it. Don't doubt it. Don't underestimate it. Just go for it. Okay? You know what I'm starting to feel like? I'm starting to feel that video getting deleted or getting erased, whatever the fuck happened to it, was on purpose. Was on purpose, because this video was supposed to be, because I think the other video was like only half an hour, and I rushed through it because my kids were on visitation, so I had to like, so maybe Spirit's like, nah. Let me see, can I turn the camera around, guys? Is it gonna like fuck up the video? If it fucks up the video, I love you guys so much. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel, because I do want to show you guys all these crows. Like, crows can be significant. Like, let me see, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. You get the gist, right? It's a gang of fucking crows. Or maybe you're someone that talks to the animals. I was getting that yesterday, so and my head is itching now. Maybe you are. Okay, thank you, Spirit. I put my thing away already. So I said it right, that I was guided towards like very shamanic healing vibes. I'm like looking into that, and I listen to those frequencies when I meditate to see what comes through, right? And maybe that's one of the things. It's not just crystals, because I do know that shamans heal through crystals, right? Herbs, plants, things like that. Earth, Mother Earth, the animals, earth, it's giving earth. So why am I getting that? Hold on, I'm trying to remember, because I did also highlight a part of the movie The Lion King, when oh, thank you, Spirit. Okay, so in The Lion King, you remember when Scar tells Simba that an elephant graveyard is no place for a prince, and he goes anyways, and who shows up? The bird. And it's like, we're way beyond the pride land, like it's time to go, you feel me? So again, maybe birds are significant for some of you. Maybe you are somebody that could definitely communicate with birds, communicate with animals. I am not the first person that tells you this. I'm not. And you're not crazy. I've sat on my porch, and then as soon as I sit on my porch, two birds they sit on the cable things, and they start, and in my mind, I start talking. In my mind, I tell them, like, what do you want to say to me? What are you saying to me? And they'll start chirping even louder. Trust me, you're not crazy. You're not crazy. And I'm also getting that this is how you're getting to know your soul tribe. You're about to meet your soul tribe. You're on the path. 1111. You're on the right path. Okay? I love you guys. Don't forget to hit the like, comment, share, subscribe to the channel. Love you. Bye.